Welcome, Woodford artists, back to my kitchen table. I've been missing you, missing the art room, missing all our art supplies, and I've also been missing all the artists that I would have taught fourth quarter. So I decided for this video to bring you a story about one of my favorites, and his name is Andy Warhol. Now, Andy Warhol was born outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. His mother and father immigrated, or they moved to America from Czechoslovakia. Dad was a coal miner, and Andy Warhol loved his mother. She sounds like a great mom because when Andy Warhol was in third grade, he got really sick, had to stay in bed for a while to recuperate. And she encouraged his art creation by giving him a chocolate Hershey bar for every coloring book page he finished. Now, Andy Warhol went to college, and after college, he became a commercial artist. That means he worked in advertising. And one of the things that people really loved that he did were his illustrations of shoes. Now, in the 1960s, Andy Warhol began creating paintings, and he painted iconic American images, things like dollar bills, Coca-Cola bottles, and of course, his famous Campbell soup cans. Andy Warhol was America's most famous pop artist. Now, pop stands for popular because the pop artists were inspired by popular objects from popular culture. Not like artists from the past. They weren't inspired by beautiful landscapes or beautiful people or vases of beautiful flowers. They were inspired by things that they saw on television or maybe at the supermarket or in advertising. Now, Andy Warhol became super popular himself, but his work was controversial. Some people give the soup cans deep meanings, but Andy Warhol says, hey, I just like soup. Now, Andy Warhol's mom lived with him in a big house in New York City until she died. And Andy Warhol himself died in 1987 at the age of 58. And this big house was full of art and antiques and collections of all kinds. And so when Andy Warhol died, 2,000 people came to his memorial service and 6,000 people came to his auction. I remember reading about the auction when it happened. He willed or gave all of his money, most of his money, to a foundation to support artists and also the Andy Warhol Museum, which is in Pittsburgh. Now, I thought that it would be fun if we could be pop artists too. And remember, pop artists create works of art inspired by ordinary, everyday, popular objects. So let's make our own soup. Let's make our own soup can. An easy way to start is with a rectangle for the top of the can. If you start with a rectangle and then just cut off the corners, you're going to make a nice oval, nice kind of stretched out oval, like this. Then, to finish the shape of your can, take some straight lines, draw them down, but you see how I came in just a little bit from the edge? So make those straight lines go down, and then out on the bottom can come out a little more, and then curved line that echoes the curve of the oval at the top. Then have fun with it. Be creative. Come up with some crazy idea. I came up with gummy worm stew. Yum, yum, yum. I used lots of different writing styles, lots of different colors, and I made it big. That's what pop artists do. One of my favorite movies this year had another cool design for a can. I want to show that to you, but I need to pause first. I love this thing. This is called wolf tooth dog food. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but it says up here, good food for bad dogs. And it is rat flavor. Somebody was being creative there. So have fun with being a pop artist. I used colored pencil. You could use colored pencil or crayon. So have fun. I love you. See you soon. Bye bye.